Everyone's all excited for the next FNAF, Bendy, Poppy Playtype, or Garden of Banban, whatever it may be, which are the 4 indie horror franchises everyone knows. But however, those 4 franchises are up there getting all the majority of the hype. But however, there are other indie horror games that people seem to forget about, and I mean there are hundreds. But I'm going to today list only 5 upcoming indie horror titles that I recommend myself that are not the next FNAF, Bendy, Poppy Playtype, or Garden of Banban, because let's be honest, we're all familiar with those. Oh, and we're also familiar with Indigo Park as well, so that will also not be included. Gummy Nightmares seems like your ordinary mascot horror game. You know, with all the puzzles, same music style, and the star mascots being the same animal, and of course, the security breach and Poppy Playtime inspirations. It all makes the same mascot horror game that everyone calls slop. While yes, Gummy Nightmares does check all those boxes, but the devs found a way to make this concept actually work. Now, I didn't make an entire video about this game, so I'm just going to summarize what goes on around this game. Gummy Nightmares, while you do have a key weapon, you know, like the grab pack from Poppy or the drone from Garden of Banban, Gummy Nightmares has you use a slingshot, which you use it for more combat defensive purposes. It's do puzzles around Gummy's amusement park. Not to mention, the enemy encounters are very interesting and they give you something different, and they also don't spat out cringe dialogue that would make you sit out in one spot until they're done talking. There's a demo for this game if you want to check it out, but yeah, Gummy Nightmares is something to look forward to, and it's estimated to release later this year. We're getting ourselves trapped in the backups again with an all-new backups project that is being developed by an indie game company by the name of Night Drive Interactive. Backups, the project takes an entire concept of backups and does something different with it. While you do need puzzles to progress, the game also encourages you to do a little bit of exploring in order to find your objective. Not to mention, this game has a demo released on Steam which you can play now. The demo contains 3 endings and various Easter eggs, which is something I hope the full game brings more of since it does have a ton of potential to become very successful. I mean, come on, as a giant rubber ducky that you can pet. Backups, the project doesn't have an exact release date just yet, but it is coming very soon. From the creators of Finding Frankie comes a new multiplayer horror game launching in 2026. Sim is Superlu's next indie horror title, which seems to be a multiplayer indie horror game. It is hinted that the game won't fall under mascot horror genre, but however will fall under basic indie horror genre as a whole. There's no footage of the game yet, but we did get a few teaser screenshots that don't spoil a ton of context as they are trying to keep Sim's concept a complete secret until the first trailer drops later this year. The only thing we really know about Sim's gameplay is that the cheesesteak that they posted on Twitter and Discord is confirmed to be a health item. So whoever these or this monster is in Sim is definitely a threat. There is no Steam page for the game yet, so I can't exactly put the game's link into the description, but we'll know more about this upcoming game later this year and next year. That's right, Nightmare House is getting a complete remake by the same people who made the original mod for Half-Life. They are also the same creators who made one of the coolest games ever in Soundmind. Nightmare House Reimagined is a reimagining of the original Nightmare House story, but with a few things added to it, with environments, gameplay, and even story change-ups. The Living Tombstone has also announced that they will be doing the soundtrack for this upcoming indie horror game. It does however seem they're focused on remaking the first Nightmare House, which is the prologue, and turning it into a bigger game as the original was pretty small when it first launched. There were a couple articles that I saw claiming that the game will release this year, but I didn't really want to trust those articles because the devs themselves didn't confirm this. Nightmare House Reimagining releases soon, and you're able to witness it now on Steam. Before we get to number 1, here's some honorable mentions.
No! Hey, what happened to the lights?
Rule number 4.
Elliot, what's going on?
Don't be afraid.
Dark Disillusion is actually a fan game of a hit indie horror game, Dark Deception. So, why did I put it here? Well, it's because I'm required by Malik himself to put this at number 1 or else. Nah, just kidding. It's actually because I feel like it deserves a lot of attention, as it does have its own charm that makes Dark Disillusion unique from Dark Deception, and that has unlockables. I think you'll enjoy Dark Delusion's gameplay, as it does have its own fun moments and memorable characters. Not to mention, it is a really great game if you're looking for a more challenging approach to Dark Deception. The game isn't fully complete yet there are still 2 more chapters in the works until it can be considered a full game. But for now, the first 2 levels are available to play for free on Game Jolt. And from that, we have reached the end of the video. There's lots more coming out and more announcements from new developers and previous ones as well coming soon. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and that's it. See ya.